feeling weaker, slower, and more forgotten with every passing year. It's not just aging, it's losing parts of yourself that once made you strong. If you're between 65 and 80, you know the painful truth. Many people your age are quietly slipping into a life of isolation, frailty, and loss of independence. It's heartbreaking and terrifying. Small habits that once came naturally, they're disappearing. Without even noticing, many seniors are losing their strength, sharpness, and spirit. But here's the good news, you can fight back. In this video, I'll show you 8 critical habits that most people your age have already abandoned. But if you still hold on to them, you're not just surviving, you're staying powerful, you're refusing to fade away. Don't let time steal your vitality. Stay with me. I'll show you exactly how to keep what others are losing and protect the life you deserve. Number 1, you still go for daily walks. Let me tell you about Carol. She's 72, lives in Ohio, and every single morning, no matter the weather, whether it's pouring rain or chilly wind, she laces up her shoes and walks 1.5 miles around her neighborhood. Her daughter calls it her secret fountain of youth. And honestly, she might be onto something. Because walking, especially as we get older, is more powerful than most people think. It's not just about staying active. It's about keeping your heart strong, your joints moving, and your balance steady. Regular walking actually lowers the risk of falling, which is a big concern for a lot of folks over 60. And get this, according to Harvard Health, walking just 30 minutes a day can cut your risk of dementia by up to 40%. That's huge. So it's not just your body that benefits, your brain does too. And if you're thinking, well, I'm not Carol, I don't walk 1.5 miles every day, that's totally okay. You do not need to start big, just start. Even 10 minutes a day is a great beginning. Walk down the street, around the block, or just do a few laps inside your house. You can build up from there. If you have a fitness tracker, awesome. But if not, let's say how much, just count blocks. About 4 city blocks is 1/4 mile. It adds up fast. The key is consistency, not speed or distance. And remember, walking is free, low impact, and can be done almost anywhere. It's one of the simplest ways to protect your heart, improve your digestion, and keep inflammation in check, all without needing a gym membership. So if you're still out there walking each day, give yourself credit. That's a big deal. Honestly, there are plenty of 40-year-olds who wish they had that kind of discipline and dedication. Keep going. Your body, your brain, and your future self will thank you. Number 2, you cook most of your own meals. George is 77, lives down in Texas, and every morning, like clockwork, he's in the kitchen flipping eggs or stirring a pot. Breakfast and dinner made with his own 2 hands. When asked what keeps him going, he smiles and says, "I keep it simple. 1 pan, a lot of olive oil, and love." That love, it shows. Cooking at home might seem like a small thing, but for older adults, it's a real game changer. It's not just about saving money or passing the time. It's about having control over what goes into your body. When you cook your own meals, you get to decide the ingredients, the portions, and the flavor. No hidden sugars, no surprise salt bombs, and definitely less of those highly processed foods that sneak into so many takeout meals. In fact, according to the CDC, seniors who cook at home eat 35% fewer processed foods. That means less sodium, fewer additives, and more real, wholesome ingredients that your body actually needs. Things like fiber, healthy fats, and anti-inflammatory nutrients that help support digestion, heart health, and energy levels throughout the day. And here's the good news. Cooking does not have to be complicated. You do not need fancy gadgets or 5 burners going at once. One of the easiest tricks is batch cooking. Take an hour or 2 on Sunday, prep your ingredients, and make your life easier for the rest of the week. Here's a super simple recipe you can try. 1 cup of quinoa, 1 can of black beans, a handful of chopped spinach, and a splash of olive oil. Toss it in a pan, heat it up, and it is ready in minutes. You can eat it hot, cold, or add an egg on top if you like. That's fiber, protein, and heart-healthy fats all in one bowl. So if you are still cooking for yourself, do not overlook what that says about you. You are not just making food, you're showing strength, creativity, and independence. You are nourishing your body, staying sharp, and caring for yourself in one of the most powerful ways there is. Keep going. Your kitchen is your superpower. Number 3, you keep in touch with old friends. Linda is 69 now, but every single week, she still calls her best friend from high school. They've been chatting on the phone for over 50 years. Through marriages, kids, moves across the country, they never lost touch. And it is not just about the memories. It is about what those calls do for her mind and her heart. Staying connected like that actually helps your brain stay sharp. It lowers your risk of depression and can even add years to your life. One study from the University of Michigan found that older adults who maintain strong friendships live, on average, 5 years longer. 5 more years. Just by staying close with people who truly know you. You see, human connection is not just nice to have. It is a part of your health, just like movement and nutrition. And the beautiful part is, it is never too late to reconnect. Even if it has been months or even years since you last talked, that friend would probably love to hear from you. Here is something simple you can do. Pick one person you care about. Maybe an old friend, a cousin, a neighbor you used to talk to more often. Set a reminder to call them once a week. It does not have to be long. 10 minutes to catch up can bring so much joy. Or use FaceTime if you like to see their face. If you are not sure who to start with, Facebook is still a great place to look for familiar names. And there are tons of online senior clubs where you can meet new people who share your interests. Actually, let's try this right now. Pause this video for a second and send a quick text to someone you have been meaning to reach out to. Just a simple, "Hey, thinking of you, how are you doing?" Then come back and type "done" in the comments so we can cheer you on. Because friendships matter, and keeping them alive is one of the healthiest things you can do. Number 4, you learn new things. So here's something amazing. Henry is 80 years old, and just last month he picked up a ukulele for the first time. Not in a classroom, not with a teacher, but right there in his living room, learning through YouTube videos. Every evening he strums a little more, laughs at his missed notes, and feels proud when he finally gets a chord right. It is not about becoming a musician. It is about staying curious, staying alive in the best way possible. Now here is why this really matters. Our brains, even in our later years, are far more flexible than we think. Scientists call this brain plasticity. It means the brain keeps adapting, rewiring, and growing, especially when we give it something new to do. According to the National Institutes of Health, older adults who keep learning new things can lower their risk of dementia by up to 30%. That is not just a number. That is a reason to feel hopeful. Learning something new is like a gentle workout for your brain. It helps improve memory, focus, even mood. And today, it is easier than ever. You do not need a classroom or a big budget. Just open an app like Duolingo and try learning a little Spanish or Italian. Or explore free courses on Coursera. Even your local library might offer something online. Whether it is painting, gardening techniques, or how to use your smartphone better, it all counts. And here's the truth. You are not too old to start. You are just getting started. Every time you challenge yourself to learn something new, no matter how small, you are telling your brain, "I am still here, I am still growing." That is powerful. That is you staying in control of your mind and your health, one little step at a time. Number 5, you sleep 7 to 8 hours a night. Betty is 74 and she has this sweet little saying. She always tells her friends, "My beauty sleep isn't optional, it's medicinal." And she means it. Every night she sticks to her routine like it's a doctor's prescription. A warm cup of chamomile tea, a light dinner by 6, and absolutely no screens after 9. Now, why does this matter so much? Well, when we sleep, our bodies are doing a lot more than just resting. Sleep boosts memory, lifts our mood, and gives our immune system the support it needs to fight off illness. And for older adults, good sleep is like a secret weapon. Studies show that seniors who regularly get between 7 and 8 hours of sleep each night then are 33% less likely to develop chronic illnesses like diabetes or heart disease. That is not just a number, and that is peace of mind. Sleep also helps reduce inflammation, supports healthy digestion, and even lowers the risk of depression. So if you are someone who already treats your sleep as sacred, just like Betty, you are truly ahead of the game. But what if you are still struggling to get that kind of rest? It can help to create a simple bedtime routine that gently tells your body it's time to wind down. Start with a soothing herbal tea, chamomile or lemon balm is perfect. Then turn off all screens by 9, since blue light from phones and TVs can make it harder to fall asleep. And try to finish your dinner at least 3 hours before bed, so your body is not busy digesting when it should be relaxing. Small steps like these may not seem like much, but over time they can change the way you sleep and the way you feel every day. You deserve to wake up refreshed, clear-headed, and ready for whatever life brings. So if you are already protecting your sleep, keep it up. And if not, it is never too late to start. Your body will thank you. Number 6, you laugh often and stay curious. Sam is 70, and he always says he reads Wikipedia more than the newspaper, because in his words, it makes me laugh and learn at the same time. He's got a sparkle in his eye when he talks about random facts or silly trivia. And honestly, that attitude might just be the secret sauce to staying sharp and joyful as we get older. Laughter is not just about having fun, it actually lowers stress hormones in your body. It helps your immune system work better, keeps your heart healthier, and even helps reduce inflammation. And curiosity, that childlike wonder, the desire to keep exploring, learning, asking questions, it's directly tied to emotional intelligence and life satisfaction. When you stay curious, you're more open, more engaged with life, and less likely to feel stuck or lonely. So what can you do? Start simple. Turn on a light comedy show, maybe one you used to love but have not watched in years. Pick up a crossword puzzle or even a fun trivia app. Or next time you see your grandkids, just ask, "What's the funniest thing you have seen online this week?" You might not get the joke right away, but laughing together bridges generations. And if today feels a little heavy, try this. Close your eyes, remember something silly from your past. Maybe you tripped while dancing, or called your neighbor by the wrong name for a year. Let yourself smile. That laugh, even a small one, is proof that your spirit is still young. Because if you can still laugh out loud at the little things, your spirit is young. And that joy, that curiosity, that's what keeps life full. Number 7, you move without pain, even if slowly. Maria is 68, and every week you'll find her in her garden, pulling weeds, planting flowers, feeling the sun on her back. Every morning she does a few stretches and light yoga right by her window. Nothing fancy. But here's the thing. She still moves, and she does it without pain. That may sound small, but it's actually huge. Because as we age, the ability to move without discomfort is one of the clearest signs that our joints, muscles, and bones are still working in harmony. Movement, even slow and gentle movement, keeps the body awake. It keeps digestion working, blood flowing, and muscles strong, and it protects us. The Mayo Clinic found that something as calm as Tai Chi can cut the risk of falling by half. That is massive. Why? Because falls are one of the leading causes of injury in older adults. Staying flexible, even just a little, can mean the difference between independence and relying on others. So what can you do? Start with 5 minutes. Right after breakfast, reach your arms up like you're stretching toward the sky. Then circle your ankles both ways. Do a few shoulder rolls. Nothing needs to hurt, just keep it gentle. Over time, you can add a little more. Try resistance bands or simple chair exercises twice a week. You do not need a gym, just your body and a bit of space. This is not about pushing yourself to do something extreme. It is about honoring the movement your body still gives you. Whether it is walking slowly to the mailbox or dancing a little in the kitchen, every bit counts. So if you can still move without pain, even if it is slow and steady, that is not luck. That is strength. That is years of care, and it is worth celebrating. Still moving freely at this age. You are not just rare, you are gold. Number 8, you speak kindly to yourself. Every morning, Eleanor, who's 79, sits by her window with a warm cup of tea and writes down 3 things she loves about herself. Some days it's her patience. Other days it's her sense of humor or how she raised a family through the tough times. Her granddaughter calls it her superpower because no matter what life throws at her, Eleanor starts the day with kindness, not just for others, but for herself. And that simple act makes a big difference. When you speak gently to yourself, you help your brain and your body feel safe. Studies have shown that positive self-talk, like reminding yourself you're strong or that you've made it through hard things, actually helps older adults recover faster from illness or surgery. It boosts resilience. It even improves heart health and lowers stress. And really, it just feels good to hear kind words, especially when they come from you. So here's something you can try starting tomorrow morning. Go to the mirror, look yourself in the eye, and say one kind thing. Maybe, "I am proud of how far I've come," or "I'm still learning and that's something to celebrate." Then write it down. Keep a little notebook by the sink or your bedside. Over time, those words add up. They become a quiet strength you can lean on. And if you ever wonder if it's silly or too late to start, remember this. You've survived decades of change, challenge, and growth. You've earned your compassion. Talk to yourself like someone you love, because you are. So let's wrap things up with a little reminder of what we covered today. You walk daily, not just for exercise, but to keep your heart, your mind, and your joints moving. You cook your own meals, because when you know what's going into your food, you're taking care of your digestion, your energy, and your overall health. You stay socially connected, whether it's chatting with a friend or checking in with family. That connection helps keep loneliness and depression at bay. You keep learning books, hobbies, new skills. Keeping the brain active helps prevent memory loss and gives life more color. You sleep well, and you protect your body's natural rhythms, which helps everything from blood pressure to inflammation. You laugh and stay curious, because joy and wonder are healing, and they help release stress like nothing else can. You move pain-free, maybe not perfectly, but you listen to your body and give it what it needs. And you speak kindly to yourself, because you know words matter, especially the ones you say inside your own head. Now here's the truth. If you're doing even just half of these things, you're already setting an example the world needs. It's not about being perfect. It's about being intentional. It's never too late to start, and every day is a new chance to grow stronger, wiser, and happier. So if this video made you smile, hit that like button and share it with someone who inspires you. And we'd love to hear from you. How many of these 8 habits are you still doing? Let us know in the comments.